to increase your level to do all sorts of amazing damage to bosses? Well, look no further. This guide assumes a few things. A, that you have reached Caelid. 2, that you have Torrent, your trusty spirit steed. And 3, that you're not a filthy casual gamer. Number 3 will come in handy later. So, let's say that you have at least reached Caelid. This is important because you are going to go all the way to... That's right, the Farem Greatbridge. There's a giant dragon here, be careful. You are able to get 375,000 runes. This is an easy early game rune farming technique. It is level 25 and above. It is also very, very important to note that I have a Gold Scarab equipped. It increases your runes obtained by defeated enemies by 20%. So if you are not equipping this while rune farming, then, you know, go get the Gold Scarab then. The Gold Scarab is at the abandoned cave in between the smoldering wall and the Celia Crystal Tunnel. I have a guide that I've already done that shows you how to get to the abandoned cave, how to traverse it, how to get past that scarlet rot, and how to beat the cave's end boss. If you don't have it, go get it. Now, we are in Caelid. We are going to go east on our trusty spirit steed. Make sure to avoid any of these bad guys. Whatever level you are, it might be too low, so be careful. You are just going to continue going east. Something is following me. This is where you'll get the map for Caelid. That's the map. It will be here. Right here. Continue to go east, and oh my god, there's a dragon. You're going to want to avoid that dragon. Do the Site of Grace, and you shall be at the Dragon Barrow Fork. You shall continue to run, and now you are almost there. Listen, guys. If you go this way, there is a giant dragon. You will die. That's why we're going to go this way and cross up here. Lots of runes here. Don't forget to get them. You have to go down there, and you can just jump down it. Like that. This is where you'll find the Lens Rise. Now, if you are here at night, there will be a boss in the middle of that bridge, but we're in the daytime, so you can just skedoodle past it. If you don't want to fight the boss and it happens to be at night, go to the Site of Grace and pass time until it is daylight. Until you see the bridge. And look at that. There's the dragon. Here is the Site of Grace. The Farem Greatbridge, where you are definitely not going to attack this dragon. Instead, we're going to do some rune farming. Alright, so it's at this point where you want to double check that you have the Gold Scarab equipped. And you are going to try to not be poisoned. Alright, so we are going to look at where these enemies are, what these enemies are, and how much runes they drop per enemy. I would highly recommend a ranged attack for these enemies because, like I said, they do a lot of damage. I would like to demonstrate how much damage they do. See what I mean? Another thing I wanted to point out is I am level 63 right now. That doesn't mean that you can't do this. I would say that this rune farm is for level 25 and above. You're going to need to do that. I don't think that's going to take you too much. If you have a nice sword or whatever, you'll find a way to kill these pretty easily. With ranged weapons, obviously, it's so much easier. And I don't know if you saw that or not, but that dropped 1,312 runes. 1,312 runes. There we go. And there you go. I got 13 times 3, 4,000 runes so far. So what I would recommend is if you are doing sorcery like me, which, let's be honest, it's the best type of build there is, I would reallocate your flask charges to all cerulean flasks. That way, you'll not run out. Because there are 30 of these in this area. 30. There's ones over here. There's some over here. There's some over here. Over here. And over here. So, there's a total of 39,360 runes that you can get by just doing one complete run. Of course, I'm not going to do that because I don't have enough magic. But let's see how quickly I can do it. So what I like to do is this. I like to go kill this guy first. Avoid those two other ones in this area because then you'll have to backtrack all the way here. Jumpity jump up this. And kill this guy. Here's one right here. Now we're on this little area. And there's two over here. Oh, hey, I got vulgar militia armor and some cuckoo. Oh. Oh. Alright. There's 3. There are 2 over here. No, there's 3, actually. Right, and there's 2 more back here. There is a giant boss over here, so be careful not to trigger him. And there's one more in the middle here. Try not to waste too much of your sorcery. Make sure to get this. I mean, they're just everywhere. There's about 30 of them. And do this for as long as you have magic, if you're doing sorcery, and I guess if you're not doing sorcery and you're able to kill these guys easily, using a dex build or a strength build, then you could do it all 30 at a time. I, however, am not going to do that. Alright, so that, I have one more flask, which I guess I'll use with this guy. Alright, excellent. And then rinse and repeat. So now, let's put this to the test. I'm going to time this. I have 35,956. I'm going to start the stopwatch right now. Alright, so that was approximately 4 minutes. That's 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Alright, 60,915. Okay, so from just 4 minutes of work, I was able to get 24,959. Let's just call that 25,000 runes per 4 minutes. If you divide an hour by 4 minutes, that's 15. And if you multiply 15 by 25,000, you get 375,000 ruins. Woo! Wow. Do you feel the power? Well, I'm just going to do this for a whole hour then.